not a game, it's a rich thing.
Good morning and welcome to Beaman ToysTV again, and today I have with me the Mark 5 from ZDToys, which I'm going to unbox and do a very simple review for you guys. So as you guys are aware of, right, I already have my Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 5 and also Mark 6. So Mark 7 is coming and Mark 42 is coming, and typically there is a potential of Mark 1 to be released as well by ZDToys, but the PO is actually not announced yet at this point of time. So without further ado, let's go into Mark 5. So I will unbox with you guys over here. Okay. So typically in terms of packaging, right, ZDToys packaging mechanism is always similar, whereby of course they will have the Mark 5 pictures over here at the front, and then the outlet of Mark 5, I mean the licensings, the word Mark 5, and then some Chinese word at the back as usual. There is this accessory bag. Is it provided? Hopefully there is. I'm not sure. I didn't even read the spec of Mark 5 before purchasing this. So typically I hope it is inside, and if it's inside, it will be typically a very good surprise. So as I mentioned, the ZDToys box mechanism is always like that. Just open it, it is some magnetic, and then this is a card of Mark 5. So put it one side. Okay, so let's see. So as usual, the bottom part is the standard accessory, which is normally the base, the part of the base, which again, as I mentioned, this base, right, is not stable. It is actually not good if you actually want to use this base for flying post and you actually put there for a very long time. I mean, after a certain time, like, it will got actually very loose. And then the firing power and additional 3 pairs of hand as per normal or actually other Mark as well. So this is typically the Mark 5 figures. Let's see whether there's anything that I wish for. Hey, yes, it is. There is. I'm a bit overacting, but hey, I really do not know that they actually give this extra thing, you know. This is from the scene whereby Tony was in one of the racing track, and then the whip splash appeared, and then he actually used this to transform himself to Mark 5. So when you actually put this on, and then this will open, he step on it, Mark 5 appear. Okay, so this is typically the look of Mark 5. You know, let me go back to here. I always wish that I have one of these. You know, it's actually available in 1.6, and I actually make a pre-order of this on the latest Hot Toys, which come with this these things, and the pre-order is not even closed at this point of time. So for it to arrive, it will take some time. So this one, the standard Mark 5. So if you look at this silver, right, it is a bit less silver color compared to Mark 2. Okay, so to the back, it's a bit less silver compared to the Mark 2 I have over there. But overall, right, let me see. Close zoom, So if you look at the details, right, it's actually pretty good. I mean, ZDToys details is always pretty good. I mean, if you are looking at the pricing compared, right, no brainer, you know. So you see, there's a lot of details over here, you know, in the insides there. You know, even if you look at the arc reactor, right, they built certain details inside there as well. So I'm actually doing a very close zoom for you guys, so you guys can see clearly. So this is typically what you're expecting. You see the details is right there. It's right there. Before this, I already unboxed Mark 6, which is actually in a separate video. the articulation of ZD is actually pretty good, you know. Let me just show you guys what I did to Mark 6, which I just unboxed a while ago. So if you look at it, this is typically the Mark 6, which I just did the articulation. So if you look at it, right, the articulation is actually pretty good. So I have not do anything on this articulation yet because I'm not sure what position I want to make. But initially what happened is the three ZD I have over the top there, right? Okay, wrongly controlled the things. Okay, what happened is to these three things, to these three guys that I have, right? What happened is I initially started off with a flying pose, but eventually all the three base got loosened up, and then it's very hard to maintain them at the flying positions. Then I stopped it. Then what I did is I just put them at the standing position. But as you guys can see, I mean that kind of positioning or pose, right, is like a noob kind of things. Just that because the position upstairs, right, is a bit hard to. I mean, unless I use the stair and then I slowly take my times and I put it there. But I just do this in a very quick manner, and on top of that, I do not know where to put this because if you can see the previous place I used to put all this, right, which is there, right, is now occupied by this Hellboy. And coming soon, there's a 1/4 scale of Spider-Man which I'm intending to put here on top of this guy. So this place will be a bit packed later. I mean, there are still some room, but then this room is actually, I'm actually maintaining it or chopping it in a way that I'm allowing the other remaining Spider-Man PO to go in there. And then if you look, the whole room is actually pretty much packed already. So, I have done a room tour once. Most likely, after I fill up the few columns of endgames over there, and then maybe over there, I will do a new room tour again. So this round will be more things. Typically, you'll be expecting at least 30% or 40%, at least 30% extra figurines from the first room tour. So, which is almost 1 year ago. So, I mean, I think I go a bit off topic today, but anyway. So this is how the ZDToys Mark 5 looks like, and the good things about this guy, they come with this, and this is typically a plastic version, as you can see. One thing about it is this time, right, the color itself, right, is a bit. I mean, even Mark 6 give me the same feeling, where the previous few marks, right, you can still think that it might be die-cast because it looked a bit like die-cast. So this round, right, it doesn't look so much die-cast anymore. But yet, overall, I would think that this is still a very good figure and a very cheap one. I mean, in terms of the pricing wise, right, it's around Ringgit Malaysia 80, apparently around just 20 US dollar. So it's a no-brainer compared to any things that I have over here. So until next time, if you like our channels, do subscribe to us and have a good day ahead. Bye.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.